guys? It's your girl, Butterfly. Excuse me. Goddamn marijuana got me. I was trying. Sorry, y'all. Okay, look. What up, guys? It's your girl, Butterfly, here today to do your daily message whenever you catch a video. This reading is for really male energy here. I know, ladies, y'all gonna be tuned in and kicked in, and as you should be, because I'm about to deliver the message. I'm going to deliver some tea, because I was hearing, like, where they do that at? Okay, masculines, y'all might not really agree with what I say. I'm pretty sure you're going to all start commenting all the plethora of things of so-and-so who did this and so-and-so who did that. But one thing about it, masculine energy, is that one thing, okay? When I'm hearing that song by R. Kelly, When a Woman's Fed Up, okay? And one thing about it is that men, they are very quick to leave situations. We know that. This is a proven scientific fact. You can go Google right now, okay? They are quicker to leave situations, but also quicker to return. Now, a woman, they may be slow to leave. They might take forever to leave. They might leave like motherfucking molasses, okay? But a woman, when they decide, I ain't talking about when they throwing a tantrum, when they mad, when they trying to prove a point, when they hoping you gonna come back. No, when they really decide they done, baby, it's no return. No return. They might even give you some cuckoo. You gonna be able to tell that it's gone. It is gone. When a woman is gone, she is gone. Okay, so I want you guys to really think about this. Before you get to commenting about what they did and all this shit, men, okay? I need you to really sit back and ponder. It take 3 days. Don't come on my page with this shit, I'm gonna block you. You come on here, leave a paragraph about what your ex so-and-so did, the Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't want to hear it. I said give 3 days to ponder. 3 days to ponder. And I want you to ponder on this. Okay, why is it that somebody who has fought for your love, somebody who is begging for your love, begging for your time, begging for your attention, and I won't say begging, but just asking, because you could be dealing with a woman who knows what they want. If a woman knows what she wants, then she's going to require a certain thing. If she like you enough, then she gonna keep asking you of it. Please do it. Please do it. Please do it. Please, can you please do it? Can you please do it? And it be real small and simple. Giving love, time, and affection and attention, right? Real small and simple. So why is it if a woman asks those things, we won't say beg, but asks those things, requires those things in order for you to have the best of her, why do you deny those women? And I ain't saying all of y'all, so if this ain't your story, don't even waste your time commenting. But I will say a majority of men, especially those of you guys that consider yourself high-valued men, why do you deny yourself of the high-value woman? Because the high-value woman, they're not going to beg for sex. They're not going to beg for money. They're probably going to have all of those things already, but they probably have been neglected, denied, and rejected for people who don't know what else to bring to the table because they don't bring that. So when they get up to people that do match that energy, they seem to think that, ooh, I don't have the time to deal with that. You're not answering the phone. You don't jump when I call. You're not offering me enough nude pictures. You're not doing this. You're crying about the past. You're talking to me about your ex. You're doing this. Okay, so if you guys want a submissive woman, don't you guys understand that in order for a woman to be submissive, she must become vulnerable? Vulnerability means showing it all, flaws and all, being open, showing yourself, in a state of really fear, rejection. So why is it as a man do you reject those type of women? But if I was a dazzle in distress, and I'm not saying but if a woman is a dazzle in distress and she ain't got shit, but she fine, she sexy, she on her best friend couch, she over here at this club, she know A, B, and C, she doing this on the IG, she doing this on the scene. Why do you guys pick that woman who begs you for money? She don't beg you for love, but they beg you for money. They require you to fuck them. They require you to take them out to eat. They require you to do A, B, and C. That somebody else really don't do that. They might require absolutely none of that, and they giving and giving and giving. But that's crazy. You doing too much. You come with too much. But then this other energy over here, and this might, like I said, may not be for every male, but this is the energy that I'm picking up. The other energy over here, they like, well, shit, they beg me for money, then they'll be quiet. It's about, they want you to be obedient. Obedience is not submission. You can make somebody submit by beating them down, and then they submit. submission, if you want a real submissive woman, that has to be something they naturally do. Because if not, you always going to be beating it. And at one point, the dog will bite back. Period. Even if that's the feminine that go after certain men that they know that they can take from. You get what I'm saying? They know that you weak-minded when it comes to pussy. They know that you weak-minded when it comes to your status, how you look, putting on clothes, jewelry, acting like you got money, being on the scene, club hopping, bottle popping. They know that weakness. Therefore, they know who to attach to. That's why they call them gold diggers. But you get a homebody and you get somebody that's not a gold digger, G-O-A-L, they might require certain things and want to do certain things. And they might be, you know, come off in certain ways that need some, you know, some extra, you know, TLC. But that's what real love is about. Because when you giving real love to somebody, it brings the best out of them. It brings the best out of you. But when it's lust, then you see that homebody as something boring. You get what I'm saying? So a woman who comes off with too much love, they coming off with too much love to give. You don't want that. A woman who just who lets you love her for her, at some point and eventually at time, you're bored with that. So why not be with the woman that you just naturally love? If you can't stop thinking about that woman, if you got to stalk and watch and you got to talk about that person, put them down to your friends on the internet, to anybody that goddamn listen, maybe you need to go back and clarify and heal some things or accept some things about yourself and accept some things about your partner and stop denying yourself of everything else. Because right now, those same people that allow you to, that's obedient, that submit to you because they want what you have to offer, whether it's your money, your sex, whatever, those same people, as soon as you get to a part where you dried out, where you have nothing to offer, guess what? They jump in boat. They gonna go get to the next person. Do you not see how long it took Shawnee, Shawnee from Basketball Wives, to move on from Shaq? She wasn't there because of the glamour, the image. She wasn't there because of what he looked like. She loved that man. Even when she got married, she still went on national TV and addressed the fact that I'm going to have to go ahead and change my last name. On a wedding documentary to a whole new man. All her friends coming in there like, where's Shaq at? Is Shaq going to be Shaq? Is he going to be Shaq? I can't believe Shaq. Yeah, they knew that shit was real love right there. She wasn't around grouping and jumping and doing this. She might have got down, but it wasn't, it was still a code that she said. It was still being at home and coming out when you wanted to. But you look back and you see who Shaq had been dating. He been dating people that wanted to be in that light, that wanted to do this, wanted to do that. It still ain't settled down yet, right? Still have not settled down yet. And you see right before she was getting married, what he want to come and do? A grand apology. And you can see the emotion in that, and if you watch that Shawnee episode, you can see the emotion in her. Even though she carried it well, she tried to hide. You can see the emotion. She said that, you know, I'm over him. I'm glad that he did that. You know, it's a little late, but I appreciate that apology. I appreciate him telling me that. Because y'all better know behind the scenes, she might have fought for that relationship. She stayed down and solid and loyal to that relationship. Maybe not on the surface, but in her heart. And she finally has freed herself enough to where she's ready to actually move on into this new relationship. And you got to think it's something completely different from what she's going into. So a lot of times men don't see the sacrifice that women actually make for them. A lot of times they don't see it because they look for women that they don't that don't need to make sacrifices. They look for women after they already have made the sacrifice. Does that make sense? So when then they get to this point, they want a woman that's going to be A, B, and C. But basically a trophy wife. Basically somebody that makes them feel good. Somebody that they can have kids with. Somebody that they'll come with A, B, and C. But just like you men put that work into your lifehood, your lifestyle, your livelihood, your job, your business, your finances, that's the same type of grind and work you have to put into your woman. The more that you invest in your woman, the more she'll become an asset to you. When she becomes that asset, then she will invest in you. You will be able to be comfortable. Your woman will start actually being interested in your business. Before you know it, she'll be like, oh, honey, let me do that for you. I want to be a part of the team. You like, no, stay at home. No, let her be a part of the team. That's her job, to take care of you. She gonna do it. But you can't expect her to just sit in the house all day and be a part of the team. No, you got to let her grow as you grow. You got to let her flourish and feel how you feel. When you get your one, that's what it's about. But see, a lot of times men don't want to accept this factor of us being one. They want to feel like I am the one and you are my one. No, we are one. Period. There's no double standard when it comes to real love. It's men every day. They ain't gonna tell you, oh yeah, my old lady cheated on me. They ain't gonna tell you, oh yeah, I went through the phone and I seen she was texting this person. No, men got a lot of pride. You got some that will. But you got some that they'll keep it to themselves. You got some that'll cheat in a woman's face. And you got some that look, they'll let that woman drive themselves crazy before they admit to cheating. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I feel like men, you guys already know you set the tone. But if you come in thinking I am the one and I'm looking for the one, and you come in on this level and you expecting a certain thing, because a lot of people coming onto levels, they see other people doing other things. You got to be able to have individuality. You got to be able to be with somebody that you know. If you got a female putting this work in, and I wouldn't say just focusing on you. You guys understand the real difference between crazy. And that's why it don't work out with the other people that go beg for the money, beg for the dick. They might be sane. They might sit down and, yes, sir, no, sir. Or they might sit down and they don't really fuss as much or go crazy and they don't ask for much. They'll let you ghost them for 3 or 4 weeks and they gonna pop up and suck you and fuck you like you should because they want to keep it up. You get what I'm saying? But when a woman really loves you, man, no, that destroys her. If you really love a woman, you should know that that's destroying them. When they beg for love and you deny it, then you don't love that woman. You love the love you get from that woman. Because if you find a woman that's begging you and a dazzle in distress that I ain't got no money, but I'm fine, I fuck you and suck you. I cook you a dinner, I cook you a breakfast. Yes, I do all that. That doesn't bother you? That doesn't bother you as a man. You walk into a woman's house, independent, children, single mother, living by herself, take care of, maybe she got pets, maybe she got kids, maybe she just out by herself, maybe she take care of her whole family. It doesn't bother you. You walk into this person's house, it's clean, everything look good. They might not have no meal cooked for you. They might cry. They might do A, B, and C. They might, ask for you. Can you stay tonight? Can you cuddle me? They might want to text. They might want to talk all goddamn day. It doesn't bother you being a man walking into that situation and saying like, damn, this person ain't asking me for shit, but like for maybe a hug, maybe some love. How does that operate? Like, where they do that at? How does that operate in y'all mind as a man for you to see a woman in a vulnerable state and still be in an independent state? Because that's what it is. You see a woman independent and vulnerable because only an independent, vulnerable woman has the balls to actually say, no, I want this. I'm going to stay. I'm going to fight. An independent, vulnerable woman, they don't need a man. They don't want a man, but they understand the balance that it creates in their life. Things could definitely be easier if I had a partner here, okay? But you go find a woman that ain't even got shit in their household. They ain't got no bed. They might got a whole refrigerator full, a brand new apartment, no furniture. They got shit everywhere. They got this everywhere. They out every weekend. They still got the same motherfucking panties that's on the floor that you came over 2 weeks ago. Them same panties still on the fucking floor. You be hearing about them. You post, you watching on Instagram. You wondering and thinking, oh, who this bitch out with? That's getting you upset. Now you got something to prove. Oh, she like that. Let me watch what I'm gonna come over here and do. Yeah, she gonna be on me too though. Watch. Yeah. Like, how do you really call yourself a real man with the concept of that thought? How do you really expect a woman to bow down to you that's independent, got it all? Maybe she ain't got it all in your way because she's a woman. If she was a man, boy, she'll be a force to be reckoned with. Because if she was a man, she would bulldoze through holes like you. Bachelor life. I'm not ready to settle down. No, I got issues. I'm fucked up. I ain't looking for love. That's the title you guys are asking the real woman to carry. We're going to be real about it. I'm not talking about me on no personal level. I'm speaking this is what I got spiritually to say to you guys. There's going to have to be some type of recognition of it in order for there to be change. Point blank, period. If your woman can't talk to you the same way that you go out and talk to your friends and you allow them to talk to you, that ain't your woman. If that make you feel uncomfortable when she tells you the truth and she asks you for certain things and she demanding and commanding certain things of you, but you go do it at the job and you go do it for A, B, and C, you go do it for a side piece, then man, you got to understand why a woman would behave this way. And it's only so much that she could take. But you go deal with the woman who don't ask you for nothing. You'll deal with the woman who know you have a woman at home putting in all this shit, going through all the shit, going through the doubts, the fears, the insecurities. And you out rendezvousing with the next woman that make you feel like, oh, but I would do it so much better. And as soon as you get with that woman, she gonna be doing the same thing too. As soon as you get with that woman, you start realizing, damn, all of this is an expense. It's really hard to live all of these. It's really hard to take care as soon as you do it. But then you gotta put up with it because you start feeding yourself some type of something, some type of source. Validation. Because a man that's valid, he don't need a lot of anything. Money, cars, clothes, women, anything. As long as he can fulfill his purpose and his dream, he got his one, he got his family, that's taken care of. That's a man that is fulfilled. If you don't feel fulfilled and satisfied in your home and your relationship, then I don't care how much of a nice home you have. I don't care how bad the woman is that you bring home. You're going to continuously deny yourself of the wrong things. So I'm waiting for a man. I haven't seen many comments, but I'm waiting for a man that has enough structure and sense spiritually. I'm not talking about in any other way, okay, to speak on this topic. Because at the end of the day, I find it very hard to, I read so many people every single day, and I read both sides, and I'm very candid and, never biased, okay? And when I see certain things, only thing I can contribute is to the men, okay? You set the tone. You set the fucking tone. You could have the craziest woman, the angriest woman, the most broken woman. You set the tone. Your woman will match you. I'm not talking about you pay the bills. I'm not talking about you say this and then I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I want and expect you to be happy and jolly while I walk in the house. No, you create that atmosphere where they feel good, where they look good. And then they create that atmosphere for you to not worry it's about feeling good. But yeah, it's so peaceful. Things operating so well. I'm able to go out and manifest. I'm able to go out and bring home the bag. But see, when you go looking for dazzles in distress, the bag is always being decreased, never increased. That's how you know who's for you and what's for you and what's not. If you get with somebody and your money started flowing and growing, then you need to know that you need to stay down till you come up. Just like you tell women, stay down till they come up, stay down till you come up. Do y'all not think these legendary couples that we see that's been together for years? Okay, I'm talking about Snoop Dogg. We can consider Jay-Z and Beyonce. We can consider who else was I about to get? There was somebody else, Denzel and his wife. Y'all think that these men didn't have, you know, mess ups, hiccups, and discrepancies? Yes, they did. But it was the atmosphere they created, so they woman never even, it didn't even make it to every other level. It was something that could still be worked through. It was something that was understood because you guys both understand each other. Infidelity is not supposed to be a part of a marriage, okay? But when you choose your partner, infidelity may be a part of that foundation that keeps your marriage together. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people will convince you guys to leave something way too soon. In order for things to get level out, you got to go through the good, the bad, the ugly. Those are the vows that we took when we got into marriage. I'm going to tell you right now, for right here, men, back in the day, back before it got civilized around here, y'all was choosing strictly off love. Who was going to bear good seeds? It didn't have shit to do with look, nothing. If you was in the if you was in my status, if you was in this whatever, then that's what it is. Y'all didn't pick off a dazzles in distress. Y'all wanted thoroughbreds. That's still in you. Even if they were in distress, the thoroughbred, they gonna be like, I got this. Why are you helping me? Stay away from me. Oh my gosh. Are you trying to rape? What are you trying to do over here? I know Kung Fu. And it takes time. Y'all ever seen movies like, you know, back in the day, and the women, the prince, he fall in love with a little commoner who really wasn't nothing common. And they've been broken. They didn't have to learn how to survive. Their whole life they've been in distress. They put this guard up of, I'm far from a victim. And every man that they come around want to challenge them. But it's only really one that sees them as the one. Even behind the mask. Even behind the mask, when we think about Cinderella and the prince, he was still able to differentiate because he wasn't picking by anything else than this. So when sometimes your heart leads you to somebody, you might meet them in a stage where they broken. You might meet them in a stage where they need one person to just show them, hey, I won't give up on you. Hey, I love you. Hey, you worth it. And not on no fake shit like, oh yeah, hi, I like you. Let me come fuck you real quick and then I got a dip. I'm out of here. Let me come text you real quick and ask for some sex, ask for a gift, or just let me see how you're doing real quick and never respond. No, I'm talking about real, physical, vulnerable. I got you. Love. No lies. No judgment. You shouldn't even get to a point, when you got a real loving woman like that, they shouldn't even get to a point where they start acting that way. Because let me tell you, if she's able to sustain on her own without you, that means that she's good without you. That means if you coming in, you fucking up the flow. You fucking up her mind. You fucking up the energy. But if you come over there with the right shit, solidarity, foundation, real love, I'm not here to play. I'm not here to guess around, think, whatever. I'm here to really be here type shit. I want you. I choose you. I don't give a fuck what it come with type of energy. Oh, you gonna build something with that woman. But the woman that's coming in as the dazzler in distress, and she has options. You can't be a dazzler in distress and you walking around with your nails and your hair done. You can't be a dazzler in distress and I meet you in the club every weekend. You can't be a dazzler in distress and every time I come over and fuck you, you at somebody else's house. You can't be a dazzler in distress if you still going through the same shit that 5 years ago when I met you, you still going through it. Why not invest in what's investing in you? That's creation. Anything else is liability. So do you want an asset or do you want a liability? In order for you to gain an asset, You have to require a certain amount of credits. And not only get the credit, you have to pay that credit off for it to be yours. If you want to go lease and rent and produce for people monthly, physically, spiritually, on a weekly, daily, whoever come, whoever get, you will always be in a state of renting. You will always be in a state of leasing. That's spiritually, mentally, physically, monetarily. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. You always going to be giving, and owning nothing. Owning nothing. Let me tell you, that love a woman, you go down the court, you go through it, that love will stop them from calling the police and saying, oh yeah, Bobby Joe beat my ass, and you wasn't even over there. That's that same love that'll make them be like, yeah, Bobby Joe did beat my ass. After 5-6 times, I'm finally calling, and they be like, yeah, we don't call the police on people for doing shit. We don't do, no, so I'm just let you beat me down into the core. And then you'll have little Sally Sal over here that's like, yeah, we don't fuss, we don't fight, but soon as some shit happen in her life, she calling up you like, yeah, they over here disrespecting me. Pull up. You pull up and get beat up. Pull up, get shot up. Pull up, get robbed. Pull up, go to jail. These are the same folks that as soon as some shit ain't going their way, they ready to throw you away. Because there was no love. You go save a dazzle in distress that really ain't in distress, you know what they gonna call you? A trick. They gonna laugh about it. They have no problem with sharing you with their friends. Period. They don't even see it that way. Go fuck their friend. Woo, I don't care. That bitch ain't me though, you'll be back. Like, your dick get hard for shit like that? Then y'all talk about a woman who'll go fuck your friend because you done told your friend how good the coochie is, and oh yeah, they be crying and they weak mind, they want me to get him time and attention, and they little friend go swindle right into the DM. Hey baby, what's up? No, I ain't even know y'all wasn't talking. I ain't know nothing. That nigga, he don't know a good thing. Oh, he ain't this. Now he want to sweet swindle down your bitch. And you calling her goofy for falling for it. Now, when you set the tone, your bitch ain't even... You set the tone, she leave. If you gone, she gone too, mentally. It's going to take a minute to recover. And that ain't about nobody being cocky and conceited. It's the same energy. When she leaves, it's going to take a minute for you to recover. Period. So when men really fall in love... After they break up with somebody they really in love with, you'll see a man do one or two things. Some of it when it wasn't real love, but it's the first time they got played the way that they've been playing people, they go into depression and the hermit mode. They'll lay there 6-7 months, then they click back. As soon as they click back, they on the trap. They eating up everybody's ass. Getting booty. Working and booty and booty. Partying, working, booty. Party, work, booty. That's what they do after that heartbreak. But when they really get that next heartbreak, baby, them men, they already cheating, they finding somebody else before they really leave the love of their life, because they know that's the only way they're going to be able to really keep it going. They want to leave. They can't deal with the pressure. They can't deal with it. They can't deal with just doing the right motherfucking thing. Because women are not so motherfucking complicated. All you got to do is the right thing. I'm talking about men. It is so simple that you could spend 1 hour if you're living and married with this person, you already know that come with it. Spend 1 hour a day committed to them. Do it 2 hours. Pick one date night out of the week. We got 2 hours in the whole night. I'm going to dick you down. I'm going to love you down. I'm going to talk to you like we ain't never talked. Don't miss it, though, because then they're going to think you're cheating. But do that. Send some roses. Stop cheating. Stop being, I know the eyes gonna wander, you can be a whatever, but make your woman feel good. Make her feel special. Make her feel validated. But I tell you, they're going to get all that weird shit in line. You can't beat a bitch, and I won't say beat, you can't beat a woman And when I say beat, I ain't talking about beat, but beat a woman that comes with her own. Like, you just can't. They might not come with a lot of sense, because in order for a woman to really live and think like a man and able to really where it strike your nerve and your feathers like that, man, they have been through a lot in their life. At least they want solid foundation. At least they want to be a good home taker. At least they want to provide. At least they want to learn. At least they trying. At least they communicate. At least, like, this is, you know, some of you guys, I don't understand where you're picking from or what's the fucking confusion. But for me, I'm going to go this way. I always bet with the underdogs. That's just me personally, okay? But if you're not a real born certified winner, child, I'm not betting on you, period. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you Donald Trump. I don't care if you Jeffrey Epstein up in this motherfucker. You walk around with everybody in the room, in the crowd, and the money if you want to. Somebody like me, I see right past, and I'm going to say, no, I'm going to go over here. What you over here doing? I want that quiet, silent one in the corner. I want that one that had to work their way up. I want the one that didn't just get put into the game. They had to work for the game. They understand it. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I pick friends. That's how I pick lovers. That's how I pick anybody in my environment. But that's a deadly game, because you never know what's going to be at the end of the beast. At the end of that motherfucking... You get what I'm saying? But when you built for it, you understand it. It's either a blessing or a lesson. Can't nothing stop me. Can't nothing break me. Man, this is the backbone you're supposed to carry. Me as a woman, why do I understand this and you do not? Don't say that you do, because if that was the case, there would be a whole lot more homes, especially black homes, that were filled with loving parents. 2-parent homes. We just now getting onto this trend. We talk about Cardi B and Gucci Man and all that shit. Oh, they this, they that. But this is what started the trend for these black men to want to start becoming family men. If they were still out here hoeing and not even trying to act like men, oh yeah, it's cool to have a wife. It's cool. Y'all think these folks don't understand that? They trying to show it differently, but we be so quick. Illuminati, Wtdta, they're a whore. There it is. We be so quick to destroy it and tear it down, because it's not what everybody else is used to seeing. But that's how they have destroyed really black love in black homes. Because if I can destroy the black love, I can destroy the black home. Ain't nobody else getting up leaving their husbands. Ain't nobody else jumping in marriage. They still got the kids and everything. Everybody in one household. Grandpa Lou, Jack, Jill, his sister cut, everybody all in one household. Everybody in one household. Until we all, until you ready to be a man and go build your own. We the only ones that's been falling for this shit. How many black men can live up in their granny motherfucking basement until they 50 years old? None of them. But we've been taught, as soon as you turn 18, get the fuck up out of here. That shit ain't going on nowhere else. It's only here. Because why? It's to destroy greatness. And I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but I'm just speaking. This is what's coming out, because a lot of other people won't understand it if you don't understand it. It is what it is. We the only race that do not value the woman. We are the only race that degrades our woman every single fucking day, no matter if they up here or down here. We are the only race. We are the only race that if you become successful, you being white. You got kids and you get married, oh, you this, you that, you bougie. You weird, you lame. I really found it funny the other day when I was just thinking about all of this, and I was scrolling on Instagram and I was seeing like all these little young black couples that was married, together. I was like, man, that's so beautiful. That's cool. They, married, kids, staying together, becoming successful. Especially like you see a lot of this on YouTube or just on social media, period. You get what I'm saying? And I started looking at the dudes, and I looked at the women. And the women, they be real fine, light skin. Most of them that I was seeing was light skin, okay? Or I really don't even want to put no label on. It was a bunch of beautiful women, okay? The man would be fine, or the woman would be fine. The family just looked good, or it was something about them that just would make you watch. But one thing I've seen is that none of them were trying to be like rappers and this and that. Like, it was just two little people being, you know, funny, goofy, lame, whatever, you know, even annoying, even misunderstood, even whatever. Just really making their relationship work and loving it and creating their own little world, their own little universe. And they didn't give a fuck. And people watch it. Because why? People want this for themselves. And you got people out there that they want something for themselves and they're willing to play a certain role and position so that they can pretend. Okay? So, men, sometimes you got to ask yourself, do you want somebody, if you fall, not even ask, when you fall in love with somebody who's tricking you, at one point when they wash off the makeup, at one point when they take off the clothes, at one point when you got to really, you know, count on and rely on this person, whether it's for paying bills, whether it's for being a parent, whether it's for whatever. Because if you don't teach somebody to value your money, your respect, your body, everything, and you're not showing them that in the same, and reciprocating that energy in the same exact way, then they're going to take you for granted at some point or time here, right? So even if you get somebody, like we said, on that dazzle in distress that ain't in distress, but they know they playing the game at its best, right? If you find somebody like that, as soon as, let's say you giving this person the money to take care of the bills. This could be somebody that you look up, they ain't even paying the bills, but they done bought bags, shoes, this, that. Then you got to go in and fix that up. But it's okay. Now at this point, the roots are already tied in. That's why they do that. At this point, you already like the sex. At this point, you already like what they doing. At this point, I have figured you out enough to be everything that you want. That's a stripper. That is a whore, and that is a prostitute. That's their job. And I'm not saying that this is what strippers do. Because you be fooled to find so many broken women, so many women who really don't have no choice. They got to strip, but they looking for love. So they get convinced by a fucking weird-ass pimp nigga who know that shit. That go break them down even more. Now that's all they know. Oh, but you go in the club and you spending $100,000. You want to talk to this person. You want to fuck on them. You wouldn't even mind being in a relationship. But the moment that shit strike you up, the moment you get insecure, the moment they show you that I'm not just the stripper. I'm not just the image. I'm not just the body. I actually require love. I actually require attention. I actually been through things that some people don't even understand, that I don't even understand. I don't even know where to begin with. Sometimes all I can do is cry. Sometimes I got to pretend and laugh and smile, and I go from this emotion to that emotion. Sometimes I got to drink. Sometimes I got to smoke. Sometimes I got to do certain things to keep going. But it does not take away my heart. It does not define me as who I am. But yet you are labeled every single day. And they will go wipe that person up. That's a cold stripper. That oh yeah, I'm just up in here getting to the bag. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm looking for this nigga, that nigga, do, 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 do. Nails on, click, clack, chit chat, weave on, chit chat, boss bitch energy, chit chat. They go look for that. And these bitches will call them, babe, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent. The car. Can I just borrow about $200 to get my hair and nails done? I ain't trying to be funny. This the energy I'm getting. This the shit you niggas fall for. But you got somebody that call you and say, hey, can I borrow like $30 so I can get some diapers for my kid? And you like, what? This old crying. She always crying. It's unbelievable. It's sad. Y'all think it's the justice system that has failed us. It's not. The government, no. When it comes to us, the black man has failed his home. Where are the priorities? Nobody else is failing in the system but the black man. This is why the government keeps on, they're able to keep going with the same pattern, the same shit, and everybody else is winning. We the only ones still preaching and crying and saying the same story, same shit. Everybody, it's so weird, it's so crazy now that, man, they even putting it in our face. Fuck you mean I'm gonna be a white woman and I'm gonna go date a black man? I ain't trying to be racist. I love all y'all. This is energy read, okay? Fuck you mean? I'm gonna be a white woman and date a black man. No, me and my white man, we gonna go put on what they put on. You see in the movie Dope not too long ago, and even on You People, with this whole controversy of nigga. Black men, if you stop that, you know, it's people, women died for that shit. Harriet Tubman, we gonna go and whoop it off with the woman. Died for our men not to be called niggas. And the first thing men do is allow, because they getting called niggas by people on the outside, dare they woman to. Back in the day. But the first thing they do is highlight and use that word nigga. I'm guilty of it. I say it. Nigga and bitch. Nigga and bitch. It ain't even stopped. Whether it's nigga, the nigga, or you nigger bitch. And all they had to do was convince us, take away the chains. You can take a man out the penitentiary. You can take a man out the hood. They always gonna go back to it. It's the entertainment, it's what you see, it's what you hear that's causing this confusion, and especially to black men. Y'all really gotta do better. Y'all really gotta start uplifting your black woman. Before you tear her down, before you get on here with this Kevin Samuels shit. Kevin Samuels your brothers. It ain't enough men taking care of their kids and being in real marriages here, black men, to be tearing down any black woman. If there's more black women taking care of everything on their own, children, kids, family, job, rent, bills, and still holding this motherfucker down. Yeah, they might not have the nicest car. They might still want to get their hair and nails done or keep up a little bit of something. They might not have their body done, plastic surgery. Man, because they taking care of things you supposed to be. And y'all got the nerve to be up here with this bullshit. What the fuck is a high value woman? Because a high value woman is if I come and fuck on you and I have kids with you and I leave you to provide for the motherfucking kids, you a high value motherfucking woman. You must have thought that before you ever left your children with anything else. If I'm a high valued man, then that means before I even go put my dick in somebody, let alone raw. If you a high value man, you ain't even around damsels in motherfucking distress. It's a blessing that I see you in distress and your car done broke down. Let a real high value man see a little stripper bitch and be, excuse what I'm saying, but I'm being for real, y'all. See somebody on the street in some hooker heels talking about their car broke down. Unless that man trying to buy some coochie, that man finna zoom off in that Ferrari. He might see a little Betty Joe in a raggedy car though. Like, let me help her. Y'all got this game messed up. And when you stop blaming women and you start taking accountability, when you start making your brothers and your friends and your homeboys, your bros before hoes, when you start calling them out and make them take accountability too, more than you making a woman take accountability for your failures, your mistakes, and the reasons why people don't look at you the way that you want to, because you get validation from looks and likes in women, then you are not high value. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm being for real. Maybe you need to start saying that to your friends. Because you like, I'm not one of them. Boy, you are if you hang out with them. You are if you see your friends doing that type of stuff and you don't say nothing. You are if you still support people that you know that don't take care of their kids and their family. You are if you know that somebody just go out here and raw dog everybody in the group in the circle and you want to high five it. You're not a high value man, so I don't care how the fuck you look at it. You set the tone. Set the tone when you're in your household. Set the tone with your children. Set the tone with your friends. Set the tone at the job. There's no competition. Because I respect real. I had an ex tell me one time, you don't have a type. I said, I definitely got a type. I got a type. People that got sense, ambition, that got shit going for themselves. It ain't got nothing to do with you're white, black, Indian, motherfucking hokey pokey, okay? The type is the mindset. The type is the way that I feel your love, receive your love, the way that you receive mine. That'd be wrong with people. They don't even know what they type is. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's that song, I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You are not a wife, man. Well, stop treating them like they are. And stop overlooking women that are really wife material and just turning your back. If you can't do shit, be a friend. Maybe you should tell them, I ain't gonna fuck you because you know why? I see you. I ain't ready for that. But I'm your friend. And when you call me, I'ma listen for an hour, 2 hours. And I ain't gonna think about fucking you. If you need help, I'ma pull up. If you need me to talk to your kids, I'm going to talk to your kids. If your tire go flat, I'm there. You need me to hang something, I got you. I'm going to show you what love is, what it is. And I'm going to be man enough not to fuck on you. Y'all take that part out so much. Y'all love to initiate women as the problem. And that's the problem. Because a real man, when his woman is a problem, he take accountability because it's something that I'm lacking. It's something that I'm doing. Even if he ain't. Even if he ain't. And when he gets to a point to where he know he can't fix that, that's when a man will leave and never return. He don't become the woman. He'll become the woman. He'll become the one. He won't be back and forth when it's convenience. There will be no regrets. And when he leave, he gonna leave and make sure that it's comfortable, not just for you, for your children, for your mental, for their mental, for everything around you. Real love moves a certain way. Real men move a certain way. That's high valued. You could be a mechanic at the store. You could be a little grocery man. You could be a janitor. You could be the CEO. But if you don't understand the real meaning and when they talk about the woman being of my rib, you can't breathe without the rib. So it's not that she is of you. She is in you. Do you understand that? I hope you guys can take what I say with a little bit of conviction here. Okay? A little bit of, just acknowledge what I'm saying just a little bit before you comment negativity about the next woman, especially being a man. That's what women do. How you asking for women to be this and be that, and then you speak on double standards and you behave as a woman behaves. Why would you ever think that a woman is going to be anything other than treat you like her homegirl, her bitch? I'm going to cry. I'm not going to respect you. I'm going to beg. I'm going to do this. Because that's what I do with my friend. That's what I do with my homegirl. So real women know if they man real, 10 toes in it, when they man be like, hey, cut that out. Don't do that. They homegirls will laugh. They homegirls that ain't got no man, they be like, yeah, he got her in check, girl. No, it's called respect. And when they get home, guaranteed that woman gonna be able to, But when we over here, they ain't even finna get a minute of that. See, if it ain't there, that woman will get mad and start clicking back. What you mean? What you mean? Nah, love will keep a woman silent. Love will keep a woman faithful. Love will make a woman beg. Love will make a woman cry. And love will do the same thing to a man. There's no difference. And real love can never be hidden. So it's either going to show up in your actions. It's going to show in your words. It's going to show up, you know, when the person there, when they not there. It's going to show up when you least expect it. That real love, you ain't talked to somebody in about 3, 4, 5 months. Let you go through some real things in your life. Hey, I need help. I got you. Let you call this over here. Well, I got plans tonight. I ain't even talked to you in about 3 or 4 months. What you want? Remember when I asked you, could you give me a little money so I could go out and get my nails done? You ain't even do that for me. Now you over here calling me, asking me. Can I help you when your car broke down, you broke ass nigga? But the woman that love you that be telling you, yeah, keep fucking with these hoes, you gonna be a broke ass nigga. I've been down. She's crazy. Make it make sense. And when you guys figure it out, let me know. This reading ain't for everybody. It's for those who motherfucking needed it. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. All right, we're going to keep it rocking and keep it popping. I love everybody. As again, you guys know, I am an energy reader. Okay, so I read the energy and I deliver spiritual messages as I am told. I am an obedient child of God. Okay, yes, I do cuss. Yes, I do fuss. Yes, I get loud. But I mean everything that I say. It's up to you to take heed to it. It's up to you to ignore it or move with it. I ain't forcing it on nobody. I'm not judging anybody. And one thing about rah-rah, baby, I love all skins, all colors, but I've been around long enough to see what this shit is. Whether you on the white side, black side, Indian side, Mexican side, I don't even see sides. I see energy and I see truth, but I also speak facts. So let's keep that there, and that's the message I have for you guys today. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.